All right. Another episode of Pounded Live, NFL special, free plays only. We got Taylor from Cartman Sports. How's it going today, Taylor?
Going well. How about yourself, my man?
Good, man. Good to have you on the show.
Thanks
And
for having me.
everybody knows the Tooch from John Santucci VIP. How you doing today?
Doing great. Glad to meet Taylor from Cartman Sports. Welcome to the show. I've done this with Anthony for past this year and last year.
I know it's not the same when you're not in the same show with me. If I'm talking, it's like I'm missing someone. So all right. Let's get on to the free plays. That's what people only care about is the free plays. Am I right? They don't care about what we have to say. All right, let's get on with it. Cartman, Taylor,
Yep.
you go first, buddy. What is
Right.
your free play and why?
Yeah. So my free play today is going to be Rams Cardinals over 48.5. I think it's going to be a high scoring game between two high scoring offenses. Um, we know that the Arizona Cardinals are going to be hungry in this one. The Rams took it to them last year in the playoffs. I think they're going to remember that game. And specifically, Kyler Murray is going to remember that game, and he's going to be very fired up for this game. They obviously had a very big win last week against the Raiders. And this Rams Cardinals game is always very high scoring. Since Cliff Kingsbury took over for the Cardinals, the Rams are averaging 34 points a game in Arizona over 3 games. They're averaging 30 points a game overall over 10 games since Sean McVay took over for them, over 10 games versus the Cardinals. And I think both teams are going to be above 25 points in this one, and this one cashes easily. I just think we see a lot of offense. I think the Rams defense has been very suspect so far. They gave 27 points to the Falcons last weekend. I think we all thought the Bills game might have been a fluke. The Bills are very good, but I think after last weekend, we see the Rams defense took a step back. And I think today, facing a team that they know and team that they have seen before, they're going to struggle.
No, 100%. I like this play a lot. I mean, you really opened
I
my
do
eyes when
too.
you said that because the Rams defense is definitely not the same defense as we're used to seeing from last year, and that's
No.
what people forget. I mean, look late in the game with the Falcons, they came back and almost tied it up and beat them. I mean,
They
one more
almost Falcons.
possession, it wouldn't surprise me. So
Yeah.
that's the Falcons, and now you got Kyler Murray who runs and dances and does salsa in the backfield and then throws a touchdown. So I like
Yeah.
the play a lot. That's a phenomenal free play. Nice.
I
Um,
agree, man.
Mr.
I'm going to
Mr.
enter this
Tooch.
play in. I'm going to enter this play in when I get off here, man. Look at the Cardinals record against the Rams are 5-0 against the spread their last 5. So there's going to be some points. It's going to be a good game. Not a lot of defense on either side ever since the Rams lost Von Miller. But if another over I was looking at too, I love the over in the Eagles and Commanders today. Man, I think it's going to be a lot of scoring. But my free play is I'm gonna head to the track meet today in Miami. I'm going to take the Bills with 4.5 points in my back pocket. The Dolphins with 4.5 points in my back pocket. I love a home dog, and I think with the injuries to the Bills secondary and the speed on Miami's offense, I like my chances. I'd even sprinkle a little bit on the money line, Anthony. And if I'm looking at a prop bet for this game, Tua over 1.5 touchdown passes for me was minus 115.
No, 100%, man. I love this play. I mean, we talked about this game all week, and this is one of those games I locked up early in the week. I was able to get Dolphins +6 early in the week and down to 4.5. And one of my books has it at 4. So the money is coming in on the Dolphins. Yeah, there's a lot of money and a lot of great plays in that specific game. Dolphins +4.5. Everybody's all excited over the Bills, but nobody's giving the Dolphins any credit, especially at their home turf. So that'll be a good one. I'm gonna keep this in a very. I'm gonna keep. It's gonna be the loser bowl. You got the Falcons traveling to Seattle. Seattle's only averaging 1.1 yards per play in the first 2 games in the season. And Mariota's moving the ball like there's no tomorrow. He don't care who he's playing. He's playing against the Rams in Los Angeles. Move the ball. You got what's that guy's name? They used to play for the Bears. He plays all positions.
Cordell Patterson.
Patterson.
Cordell.
Patterson, dude. That dude plays every position. He can play center. He can play linebacker. I mean, quarterback. Hell, he can coach the damn team. But I love the
he
Falcons
got in
today.
as a defensive back with the Bears a couple times. So Hail Mary at the end, they'll put him back as a defensive back.
And he's like one of the nicest guys. I talked to him on Twitter one time. The nicest guys. And yeah, I love the Falcons today. Seattle. I just cannot. Yeah, I can't back a Geno Smith type team. And if you really want to have a really good play, tease the Falcons up to +7, +8, and with another team.
Like the Panthers,
Young
for example.
Young Koo. He doesn't. I mean, that dude does not miss. He missed last week. It was a fluke, but he does not miss.
Yeah.
So
he's not going to miss
Falcons
again.
is my 100%, man. I got him on my fantasy team, and he racks up the points. But I love the Falcons today. Yeah.
This play is on my card today, by the way. Falcons +1, or I actually gave out money line. So, the Falcons, Seahawks averaging 12 points per game. First 2 games, they're only putting up 234 points per game of offense, total offense. Meanwhile, you look at the Falcons, and they're putting up 338 yards, which isn't terrible. But Arthur Smith, man, that guy is one of the best play callers in the NFL. I love his offensive play design, his offensive play calling, and his offensive sets. Really beautiful to look at. If you get a chance to watch this game, watch the Falcons' offensive play call. Very creative. He's got weapons to do it. You know, he's got Mariota's been making some nice plays, running and passing the ball. Like you said, they have Cordero Patterson. They also have rookie Drake London and Kyle Pitts. Man, if they can get Kyle Pitts going, watch out. And then the Seahawks also lost their best defensive player, Jamal Adams. He's out for the season. It's their number one guy. They don't have Bobby Wagner anymore either, making tackles back there. I like the Falcons too. Give me the Falcons.
I can't believe it. They're still a dog. I mean, Geno Smith. No, thank you.
Right.
Yeah,
all right.
Drake London got to be one of my favorite young receivers out of this last draft. Him and Garrett Wilson are 2 dudes who look really good.
That's Anthony's guy, Garrett Wilson.
Good. Yeah.
That's it. I just picked him up on my fantasy, and Zach Wilson is supposed to come back next week, and I'm probably going to bench him because I can't stand Zach Wilson. He's the biggest bust ever. I mean,
yeah, you got Flacco leader in passing yards right now, throwing the ball to him.
Jets +6.
Yeah, Jets +6. I mean, it's going to be a great game. A lot of people are all horny over the Bengals because they're 0-2, and Bengals can't go 0-3. That can't happen. I mean, God forbid the Bengals start 0-3. That's just unheard of.
So let me say that one thing that worries me about that game is that Jamar Chase could have 2 quick touchdowns, put it out of reach. But as you said, the Bengals have not been able to protect Joe Burrow. He's the most sacked quarterback in the NFL. Yeah. I still like my chances with the Jets at home at +6, though.
I'm not saying that the Jets are going to win. I'm not saying the Jets are going to cover. But all I am going to say is don't be all starstruck and distraught if the Jets do win or do cover. It's playing in New Jersey. And one thing I know about betting against the Jets, which I've done a ton, the Jets play much tougher, and you will be in Jersey. You'll be much more frustrated when they're in the game. So I've learned my lesson. Don't think it's an easy sailing in Jersey. But that's it, guys. Keep it short and sweet. So let's recap. We got Cartman Sports says Rams Cardinals over 48.5. Love it. The Tooch has Dolphins +4.5. Love it. And I'm going with the Falcons. That is my dog of the day, guys. Have a great one. Good luck on your bets.
Later, guys.